Welcome! Welcome to Bluebonnet Crafters. My name is Gabi, and today I would like to show you how you can weave an advent calendar. Some people may not be familiar with the term advent calendar. I know it from my very early childhood on. Advent calendars are used in the month of December, starting December 1st through December 24th. Every day in December, in anticipation of the holidays, you get a little treat, or you may open a little window on this advent calendar. What we have done here is that we have woven little ornaments with numbers on them, and every day you can put one of those ornaments on the woven Christmas tree. Several of you may already have seen the Christmas tree. It's made of Noro Korean yarn, and it's made on the original turtle loom, and the ornaments are made on the TinyTURTLE. So we go down one size to make them fit on our wall hanging. All right, let's take a look at how we make these advent calendar ornaments with the numbers on them. First, let's take off our wall hanging, and then let's take a look at the materials that we need. Start with the yarn. Can we zoom in, please? For the ornaments, I used a yarn from Michaels. It's called Color Wheel, and it's a worsted weight yarn. It comes in 50-gram balls, and as the name suggests, Color Wheel, one of the beauties is it comes in, I think it's over 100 different colors, so it's very easy to choose which colors you would like. For our tree, I have chosen 6 different colors. I have chosen colors that stand out against the green of the Christmas tree, and it really depends if you want to make a wall hanging or if you just want to hang your ornaments on a little tree or what have you. Just choose your colors that you like, and make sure that you weave a total of 24 hexagons on the TinyTURTLE. So I have the last one right here, and I just need to weave one more row because I would like to show you. So you have the beginning end and the final thread, and I would like to show you how you can use them very efficiently and effectively to make your ornaments. So this one is done, and I will just take it off the loom. Here we go. All right, so you weave a hexagon, take it off the loom, and then as in the basic instructions, you wiggle it and you lay it out in front of you. There's the starting thread pointing up and the ending thread pointing over. I think if you are right-handed, it points over this way. Okay, take your needle and rethread the ending, and then on this side where it goes down, let me see if I can show you this a little bit better here. Here, this side, just weave in the end down one side. To make it a little bit sturdy, I make a knot in one corner, and then I weave down one side like this, pull it through, and clip it off. So what we have now is an ornament with a starting thread. We will use that later. And on the side, the other end is woven in. Okay, let's put that aside. And let's take a look at what else we need. I have chosen to use peel and stick craft felt as a backing. First of all, it's very easy to use, and secondly, it gives the ornaments that otherwise would be very flexible, make them rather sturdy. So let's take a look what we do, how we do this. I have prepared on the website, you can find a template to cut out a little paper hexagon. I taped or glued mine to a little piece of cardboard to make it more sturdy. And then what we do is on the back of the peel and stick felt, we will start drawing templates for the backing. So just put it down, and I'm using a pencil. You can use a pen or what have you, and just start on one side. And you can see here, oh, can we zoom in please? So you can see the hexagon here, and I just go over one to the next, use my template to draw the second hexagon, and so forth. If you do it like this, one sheet of peel and stick felt will be enough to make your whole advent calendar, and you will actually still have a little bit extra. So I can fit with a template that you can download on the web from our blog. By the way, if you're not familiar with our blog, it is turtleloom.com, where we tell you about news and new project and customer stories and what have you. So if you look here now, we can fit 5 hexagons on the small side, and then you can take the template and just put it in here to make a second row. And move one over. I hope you can see, yeah, I think you can see this in the video. It does not have to be precise because you can always cut it to shape later on. So just do a quick draw here of your hexagons. All right, so here we have 9 hexagons. The benefit of putting them, and this is the beauty of the nature of hexagons, the benefit of putting the hexagon templates that close to each other is that it saves you cutting time. Because if you look at it, you can now, if you cut along these lines here first, then you can just snip them afterwards down here, and it's very efficient. Let me see if I can show you this. So I cut right here, and I'm just cutting zigzag. Again, it does not have to be super precise, and it goes rather quickly. Okay, I'm not using a perfect scissors. This is like a scissors for threads only, but it's still working good enough. Okay, and then you can cut off the extras right here. And for the purpose of this video, I can just show you. So we have cut out the row, and now we can just cut off the individual hexagons. And this goes rather quickly. So that's one of the beauties of this Advent calendar. I know these are very busy times, but this calendar really does not take a lot of time to make. You weave 24 of the small hexagons, and then to finish it, like what we're doing right now, is a matter of an afternoon or an evening, really. All right, so here's what you get. Your cut out hexagons. I don't need them all because most of them I have already pre-made. Okay. And if you see again here, if you put them like this, they perfectly fit into each other. Let me turn the template around to show you how neatly they fit. So it's minimal drawing and cutting to get your hexagons done. Again, it does not matter. They don't have to be perfectly cut. All right, now that we have that, let's take a look what we will do next. So let's go back to our hexagon that we just have woven, and we take one of the templates that we just cut out, and probably this will be a little bit too big. This actually will fit. The templates are a little bit smaller than the looms, and this is by intentionally, because when you weave it and take it off the loom, it usually shrinks a little bit. So what we're trying to do here is to accommodate for that by starting the template a little bit smaller than the loom. If you have, depending on which yarn you use, you may still need to cut it a little bit smaller. So, and I'm just showing you this here for demonstration purposes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, I think that looks perfect. Let's clean up the mess. And then, since it's peel and stick, here comes the peel part. Just peel it off and let's stick it. And that's all there is to it. So this is a very, very quick way. It looks good, and I chose green, but you can pretty much choose any color that you want. And now you have, this is also good for ornaments, you have a very sturdy, flat, good looking ornament hexagon. All right, let's take a look what we do next. Next we need a hanger. Let's see if I can show this a little bit better than this. I have several options. What I'm using for this example, for this project, is fishhook earrings. So I got them in a craft store. I'm not sure if it was Michael's or Hobby Lobby. The size, the color is really doesn't matter. You choose what you like best. And we will use them as hangers, which is nice when you, here's an example from our advent calendar. So these hangers just poke into the fabric, which is actually working just perfectly. If you have other ideas on how you would like to use your advent calendar, of course you can put on you know, the standard ornament hangers, or a nice ribbon, or anything that you would like. One thing I would like to point out is I'm using the fishhook earrings. Our children are all grown up, so there's really no danger. But if you have small children at home or coming to visit, instead of the fish hooks, you might want to just use some Velcro. I found these very tiny Velcro dots, I think online somewhere, that would just work perfectly as well. So anyway, let's see. We stick with a fish hook here. And all you need to do, again, this is a very efficient way of using what we already have. I will thread the starting yarn end into a tapestry hook, tapestry needle, sorry. And then I take the fish hook and put it over here on the tip. And all I do is I sew the starting end twice or 3 times. I use twice because it really doesn't have to hold much, through the fish hook, and then I weave the end in down one side of the hexagon like this, pull it through, clip the end, and we're done. Again, that's all there is to it. It goes very quickly, as you can see. And last not least, we need numbers. I took a shortcut. I went to Hobby Lobby and found these little numbers. Let me see. So these are numbers that have stickies on the back. The numbers themselves are made of wood on felt, and then with the stickies in the back. Extremely convenient, and another very quick craft. And you know, if you use your coupon, they are actually quite affordable. The set here is like $4, but if you use your 40% off coupon, it comes down to a very affordable price. All right, let's take a look. I have just one left to do here for my advent calendar. So again, what we did is we wove in the end, put some peel and stick felt on the back, and now all we need to do is take off the sticky number and stick it on like this. And here we go, that's it. If you don't have those numbers or can't find them, of course you can embroider numbers. Or as my daughter would do, she loves this tulip slick paint. You could just use that paint to write the numbers onto your Christmas tree. All right, and that's all there is to it. Let's take a final look at our Christmas tree. And let me see if I can get this back up here. Can we zoom out, please? Thank you. All right, here's the one that we had used before. Let's put this back on. And here is our new number 20. And this concludes our advent calendar. So this is what it will look like when all numbers are on. I hope you have an advent time that in past times was supposed to be a quiet time, where people could think a lot and meditate a lot. I know these days are rather busy and a lot of people are exhausted once the holidays actually come up. I hope that you will find some quiet time to think, to meditate, to think about your loved ones, to think about those that are near and far, to think about those that are not as healthy as others, and spend some quiet time around these wonderful holidays. Enjoy your advent calendar, maybe with your children or grandchildren, and I'll hope to see you again soon. Bye bye, auf Wiedersehen.